Hi, good morning. If you are a CEO of a company or you are the sales manager, then this is the video for you. How to manage sales team effectively and how to increase your sales significantly. Basically, your success depend on number one is you must have a good product and you must have a strong character of a sales guy or a sales manager or CEO, and you must have a system to run your operation. You cannot just use ad hoc method of managing your sales team. So for you to be successful, you must get organized. You must get detailed report. So this is the thing that we are going to go through, how we are going to get organized, how we are going to get the detailed report in such a way that we are going to be much more successful than before. The product, whatever product, the one that you sell, basically you must have this unique value proposition. So basically, if your product do not have this unique value proposition, there's not much thing that people can help you. I mean, however good your marketing system is, but eventually it's not going to go far. So of course, we have actually different webinar for this, talking about this unique value proposition. So you must have this unique value proposition for you to become successful in your sales in the long run. For example, in Office Central, we are fighting against a competitor, the one that is already more than 20 years, 25 years, 30 years in the market. But this is also a good thing for us because they are using the technology, the one that is 20 or 30 years ago, using PC-based technology. And we come later and we actually build our product based on the cloud technology. So basically, the old technology is PC based, and most likely they are only going to cover accounting. But for Office Central, for example, we are making use of the cloud technology and mobile technology. So you can have multiple users inside the system. You can have access from anywhere, anytime you want. You can have multi-module inside. It's integrated accounting, human resource, finance, payroll, CRM, point of sale, purchasing, distribution, and other module. So basically, because of the cloud technology, Office Central have much more function and much more features compared to the older technology. And this is, for example, because of the technology of the cloud, we can have multiple CPU and very, very big memory. Because of that, we actually can build up so many modules inside Office Central Accounting, HR, Finance, Payroll, CRM, and many others. But today we are going to talk about CRM. So sales is the in your body. If you don't have sales, then you are going to suffer. Basically, however good your product is, if your sales fail, then your company will fail. So today we are going to focus on sales and how to make use of the CRM tools, customer relationship management tools, to help you to significantly increase your sales. So strong sales and marketing will help you to become successful in your company growth. I always again remind all the salespeople, they are not selling. They are giving solution to their customers. The salespeople are solving customer problem. The product, the one that they sell, is solving customer problem. So if you have the headache, the sales guy or our product have the Panadol to solve their headache. So I guess this is the first fundamental thing that the sales guy must understand. They are not selling. They are solving people's problem. So obviously, when you do your sales, you need to be able to talk to the people that have the headache. If you talk to the people that do not have the headache, then they will not want your Panadol, so you cannot help them. Even in one organization, for example, if the headache is at the sales department, and then you are talking to the HR department, then the HR department don't have the headache. So your Panadol will be not useful to them because they don't have the headache. So if your Panadol is for the headache in the sales department, talk to the sales department, talk to the sales manager, or talk to the CEO. Normally, the CEO have a lot of headache. And obviously, presentation skill, you need to your presentation skill is very, very sharp, and you are able to convince the customers that you have the solution uh, to their problem. Today, we are going to focus on the sales. So one of the fundamental thing when you do sales is you must understand the sales pipeline. So I guess if you have been doing sales all this while, you would understand the concept of the, how you have certain number of leads, and then you have the qualified the leads. You do some study, qualify the leads. After that, you get sales meeting. From the sales meeting, you get quotation, and after that, you get orders. But you can see that the not all the leads will become sales meeting. Not all sales meeting will become quotation, and not all of your quotation will become successful order. So you can see that there's always a percentage of success in your various sales activity, and of course there's also various percentage of failure in your sales activity. This is a standard, so no problem. You are not going to get 100% success in your sales activity. Some you are going to win, some you are going to lose. But for example, if you want to increase more orders, then you should increase your sales meeting. If you want to increase your sales meeting, you must increase your leads. And so we are going to go through again and again on this sales pipeline concept so that you understand how important it is to the sales process. So, of course, without leads, the whole of that sales pipeline will not work. So, you need to understand how to find leads. And we do a lot of this finding leads via inbound marketing. So, we do a lot of this Facebook advertising, blogging, and search engine optimization. So, if you don't have uh, the knowledge of how to do this, you actually can contact us, and we actually have a team, the one that can teach you on how to get leads using this inbound marketing method. And now we go direct to the system, how the CRM system can be used to effectively manage your sales team. How do you do that? So we come back to the sales pipeline. You can see that what are important in the sales pipeline are leads, meeting, sales meeting, quotation, and getting orders, correct? But now we can look into the various items in the sales pipeline and see how the CRM system can help you to manage your sales team. So, as a CEO or sales manager, you need to set KPI for people. KPI, if you look at the sales pipeline, include leads. How many leads do they have? How many sales meeting? How many quotation? How many invoice? And you need to monitor all the KPI. And we go through one by one. So, how do you set KPI to your salespeople? If you go to the CRM, I'm assuming that you are already a user of Office Central. So you log into Office Central, you click the CRM. After that, you click the configuration. And under the configuration, you can see that there is a KPI. So you click the update KPI. So from there, you are going to go through the various things, the one that you need to update on the KPI. It is from leads to account to the sales meeting to the quotation and invoice. The quotation, for example, how many quotation, as well as how much quotation. The same like invoice, how many invoice and how much invoice. The one that is the target for your salespeople. So you go through all that. Go to CRM, go to configuration. After that, select the KPI. After that, select the update KPI. So you are going to go through the various things. Every salespeople must have KPI. That's the first fundamental. So once you are able to set the KPI, then you already teach your salespeople how to use the various function. Then you are going to monitor their KPI. So for your salespeople, how to actually use the Office Central CRM, how to add leads, how to add the meeting and all that, there is a separate webinar for it. But today we are going to work you as a CEO or sales manager, how you are going to manage your sales team using the CRM system. So now, after they have used the system, you are going to go through the you click the CRM and you click the dashboard. After that, you can go to the leads. For example, this is how the KPI for leads look like. You have the target, how many leads, and then you have the actual. And on the right hand side, you actually can see you can select different salesperson, and then from there the graph will change for a different salesperson. That depends on what is the setting for them. Okay, the graph is live, so you actually can get the leads numbers from the graph. So the next one is you need to monitor their meetings. The same, every salesperson have their own target, how many meetings they have this month, and then you are able to click that bar, that red bar, for you to get into more detail. So you can select, for example, select your staff name, and then the graph will change based on your salesperson's name. So then you can monitor where they are in terms of their current performance. So if you click the red bar on the meeting just now, you are going to come up to this page. For example, either you want to see calendar view or you want to see list view. So if you click calendar view, you are going to get this. After that, you can click inside, then you actually can get more detail about that particular meeting. So it's quite detailed, this dashboard. So if you click the system will give you the list of all the meeting, and if you click detail, then you can get more detail about that particular meeting. So the system is quite deep in giving you information about the various KPI and the actual detail of the KPI. The same, for example, if you click the CRM, you click the dashboard, and then you click the quotation, the system will give you the quotation. This is how many quotation your staff actually giving you. You can select any staff name inside the system, and the system will tell you for each and every one of your sales staff how many quotation the one they have sent. You can also look at how much in term of the amount inside your KPI setting. You already put in how much is the quotation they are supposed to give every month, and this is actually the actual uh, quotation in terms of dollar figure, how much they have sent the quotation for every month. So you actually can monitor all their performance. The same, for example, you can go to the dashboard and click the invoice. Then you actually can see the various invoice. So you select the salespeople, and the dashboard will come out based on that particular salespeople. In this graph, for example, you can see how many invoices has been sent by your salesperson. Of course, you can also select how much in terms of dollar figure or ringgit or rupiah or whatever your currency. So this is, for example, the amount of the invoice, the one that is uh, submitted by your salespeople. Invoice is actually sales. You can also look at if you go to the dashboard, you go to the KPI, this particular KPI will actually show you the cumulative numbers for the various KPI on top, the list, the meeting, the quotation, the invoices, but it gives you the numbers cumulatively month after month. So you actually can monitor. The top one is on the monthly basis. The bottom one is the cumulative added months after months. So you can see that you can look at the leads, how many leads, and then you could look at how many accounts being generated, how many sales being generated, and the how much the sales are being generated by your staff. So look at the cumulative values uh, being done by your staff. So for you as a CEO or sales manager, you need to be able to read the dashboard, read the statistics, read the ratios and comparison for you to actually understand what's going on. So as a sales manager or as a CEO, it is very important for us to actually understand what's going on inside your sales team. So in the dashboard, you click the invoicing and you click the dashboard. Then you get this dashboard, for example, where are the leads coming from for your the leads for your sales. So it come from your various lead source. Look at that dashboard. So, and the dashboard will also give you various statistics of your sales. For example, in this case, sales per employee, for example. Then you can see how good is your sales per employee. This is some of the ratio, the one that is quite popular, being used by CEOs worldwide to look at the sales per employee. You can also compare the quotation and invoices on the monthly basis, and you can also look at the quotation, the dollar figure of the quotation on the monthly basis. You can also look at the orders on the monthly basis. Some of this dashboard can be the same as the dashboard in the previous few pages, but some can be new. But you look at things from different perspective. And one thing about salespeople is that we need to give them the tools for them to become very efficient, so that their report will come to you instantly. If we don't give our salespeople the CRM tools, then, for example, they do their work. After that, they need to sit down and give you the report in Excel, and probably like 2 weeks after the end of the month, then it become a reporting system. By that time, it become too late already, or maybe they don't even report to you because they are too busy, and then you don't have your numbers, so you cannot take action based on the report. So this is how you are going to use the system. For example, if you go to the Office Central, click the CRM, and you click the contact book, you are going to get leads. This is where you add your new leads, or you can view leads, or you can even import leads from Excel. So if you have, for example, a lot of leads from Excel, you don't have to key in one by one. Just use the import leads, and then you actually can get the leads into your system within seconds. Then you can use the system to call the leads or to email the leads. And the same thing, for example, you can manage your account. You can add account, view account, or import account from your Excel. So account is the leads. The concept of sales is the leads. Your potential customer, but you have not done anything to the leads yet. You know who they are, but uh, the moment that you think that this particular list is a potential customer, then you are going to start setting up meeting with them or giving them quotation. You will convert these leads to account. So account is something that you chase. Leads is something that your potential customer, you don't know yet whether this particular leads can be converted to account. The moment you convert to account, then you know that this list is becoming very, very potential. So if you click the account, for example, you actually have all the account information about that particular customers or potential customer. A lot of information that you can get from the account management. You can look at all the quotations that you have sent to them. You can look at all the orders that you receive from them. You can look at the delivery order. You can look at the invoices. You can look at the meetings you have with them. You can look at all the various notes, the one that you have with them. So practically all the information that you want to know about this particular account is available in the account management. So one thing about the CRM is it gives you very fast method of giving quotation, for example. But how do you get the product information and the prices and all that? Actually, it comes from price book. If you go to the Office Central, click CRM, click price book, and you click that price book, then this is where you set your product price. You set up the product description and all that. So this will be used when you do your quotation. So within a few seconds, you actually can build your quotation, but actually all the information is available in the price book. You can set up your price book. So when you issue quotation, for example, you just click the quotation, add new, and then you select your product. First, you select your account, and from that account, you have all the information about your potential customer, the name, the address, and all that. And then, what are the product, the one that you are quoting to them? So you select from your price book, and then that's it. Your work is done. So you actually can do your quotation within probably 30 seconds. So the reporting of your quotation is done instantly. So if, for example, your staff do the quotation, immediately you as the boss can see the quotation as detailed as you want. So the same thing, for example, issue order acceptance, and once you have the order acceptance, then the reporting to the boss is instantly done by the system. So you can click and you actually can see the order acceptance. The same, for example, your salespeople can actually issue the invoice using the system within seconds, and then the reporting to you is also being done instantly. So you go through the mobile apps, you actually can also do the issue quotation, issue order acceptance, issue invoice using your handphone. So there is a separate webinar specifically for this particular Office Central CRM. So you can look at the various receipt and all that. So how do you set up meeting? So you click the Office Central CRM, click the communication, and then inside the communication you have meeting. So you actually can set up meeting inside this meeting module, invite members, and the meeting is instantly done, the report. And the same, you can do the phone call from this communication module. And the report is also done instantly to you. You can send email, you can build up email content, you can also send SMS from the system. So all the things that communication between you and your customer and your account can be done using the Office Central. So come back to the sales pipeline. So you can see that the Office Central CRM, the concept is you must understand the sales pipeline. You must manage, you must have the KPI, the target for your salespeople, whether it is the target for leads, target for sales meeting, target for quotation, or target for orders. And then you must monitor them. And then the CRM is given to your salespeople for them to manage their day-to-day sales activity. So give them target, give them the KPI, which I mentioned during the first session. After that, give them the CRM tool so that they become very, very efficient. And then after that, you monitor them. The report to you is automatically done by the Office Central CRM. So this is more like very fast go through of the Office Central. People actually using the cloud now, very useful for people like you, the one that is always on the move. And then your salespeople and your staff are actually collaborate with each other system and the same database. So Office Central is the winner for any of our awards, also winner for the Speak High City Award, also winner for the SME 100 Award, and many other awards. And also various certification. Like I mentioned earlier, Office Central have the mobile application as well as the application. So basically, you can make use of the mobile app or you can make use of the web application. You can download the mobile app from the Google Play. Just search for Office Central. We have actually 4 mobile app in the Office Central. One is for your staff, another one is for the CRM, another one is for the point of sale, another one for the accounting outsourcing. So like I said, Office Central is having this cloud technology access anywhere, anytime, and you always have the latest version inside the Office Central. So access from anywhere, from your house, office, from while you are traveling or while you are having lunch, doesn't matter. You can get access to your data anytime. As a boss, for example, you need to monitor your sales staff all the time. And you can have instant information, multi-user environment, and very fast response. So inside Office Central, you actually have many other modules inside Office Central. You can have the customer relationship management, you can have the accounting, you can have the payroll, you can have human resource, and you can have finance. Of course, today inside this video, we focus on very much on the CRM. And so I'm going to in the CRM. So inside the CRM, you have leads and account management. You have billing process. You can have business intelligence and the dashboard. And these are the CRM modules, the one that you have. KPI management, you set your KPI for your sales staff. After that, you also have the tools for your salespeople to manage their list, account, and all that. So some of the dashboard, you can see that even the system will even tell you where your accounts are uh, on a map, the trend of the various KPI for your salespeople. And I've shown you these various dashboard where you compare target and actual. And if you click the actual, you actually can get the detail. And this is the Office Central CRM. You can go to the Google Play and then download the Office Central CRM. And immediately you can log in into the CRM. You can do quotation from here. You can do the order acceptance. You can do the invoice. You can do the receipt. You can send via email directly from your handphone, or you can also send via WhatsApp. You can see each and every detail of your quotation or your invoice inside your handphone. No need to bring your laptop. So these are some of the pages, the one that inside the Office Central CRM mobile app. And this one I've shown you before, the various target and actual, and you just select whatever the KPI that you want. And this is the account management I've shown you before. All the information about your account is available here. And these are some of the dashboard, the one that you are going to click inside the Office Center and see how you are going to monitor your sales. And you actually can view the very detail of your quotation or your invoices or your delivery order directly from the CRM system. And you can do email, you can do also SMS from the Office Central. And the CRM is used by many people. So you can select the template for your own industry. And this is the point of sale. The CRM actually have point of sale, but there is a separate webinar for this point of sale. So this is the print screen of the point of sale. And inside CRM, you also have inventory. And we have thousands and thousands of users for the Office Central. So try to benefit from this Office Central, and by following our process, you actually can get um, the benefit, the full benefit of the Office Central. These are some of the pictures when we receive our various award, and you have our award. We are featured in the TV, in the newspapers, our own billboard outside there, and our working together with universities, various universities. And this, I'm going to go very, very fast on this, our product. And basically, if you are doing sales, you are using Office Central, and then you are going to be able to give the best tools for your salespeople so that they will become very, very successful. So this is some of the picture for our Asia Pacific ICT Award and the SME 100 Award and all that. So basically, make use of the CRM tools for you to be able to manage your sales team much better than before. The sales tool to your sales staff so that they become very, very efficient when they do their sales work. And the most important thing is once you give them the KPI, you need to monitor whether they are actually what is for them. So, being a CEO or being a sales manager, our job is we need to make sure that we train our sales staff, we target KPI, and then we monitor their KPI, give them the tools, and then monitor them. Then you are going to achieve your target of increasing your sales significantly. Thank you very much. And then we will go through other webinar for other areas. But today, basically, we are focusing on sales, how to increase our sales, how to make sure that our sales team are getting the most efficient tool and for us to get the high increase in our sales. Thank you. See you another time.